Okay, so normally in the end, this would go in like that. Some hand guards. I got the full guards attached on both sides, and on the plastic I went for black just because everything's black on here. So those are going to go on like so, except I don't like this rubber end, so I'm going to rip that off. There's a screw inside here that you take out. The screw is in there. I just want to rip this plug off. I don't like it. And there's the screw. And then there's a little bracket here that has to fit in here. And then you put a bolt through there. So the nut drops in from the top. Okay, let's see if I can get that bolt in there without having to move this over. Like so. This one should fit in here. Nope. It is a 4. There we go. Okay, so normally in the end, this would go in like that, and this would go into the handlebar, and then when you tightened it, these would slide and tighten. But since I'm lazy and don't want to clean out the rubber stuff that's in there, I'm just gonna wind this sucker in there. And I'll just act like a pin. This will hold it up here. Where I want it. There. That's pretty tight. I don't like these real tight. What happens if you what happens if you fall off or something and you jam your hand down in here? You're liable to twinge your wrist, or worst case break it. But if this is loose enough, it'll bend down. These are just for air and for bashing small trees and whatnot, branches. So this is not that important in my mind anyways, because I've had these on my dirt bikes and I know what it feels like when you crash, go over the bars and you get your hand stuck in there. Not fun. So if there's a little bit of give to it, at least it'll move down and let your hand come out. That's my theory anyways, but so that's on there pretty good. Got the other one I'm starting. I'll finish that one off, and then I'll show you how the plastic air deflectors go on. Now the plastic cover goes on. Bolt goes through there, and it looks like I have to drill a hole right there and put a nut in there and put a screw through the front. Okay, so like I said, there's a bolt that goes through here. It'll go right in there. And then on this side, the nut will drop in here and the little screw will go through there, which means you got to drill a hole through where they have it marked there. Put a little black screw so you won't even really see that. Where's it go? Right there. So it'll be just a little black head there. And the little long little black bolt will go in through that piece there. And the little nut that you'll be screwing that into will drop in this little pocket here. So it shows you the little hole there. It's got like a little countersunk already. And at the risk of drilling through my brand new cover, this is a horrible bit. Okay, 3/16 bit. That's better. Hole's a tiny bit off, but okay, so there's the hole. Little screw's going to go through it, and that'll hold that side. And I didn't drill through the top. Just like that, and put the nut on this side. Give you a little tiny nut for that. All right, that head of that bolt is a 2.5 mil Allen, and the nut is an oddball 7 mil. Fortunately, I had a little 7 mil wrench, which was surprising that I even had one. All right, that's tight. Let's see if we can get this into the nut now. There's 3 and then there's 4. 3 doesn't fit. 4 doesn't fit. Maybe this is one of those Canadian metrics where you got to use the imperial. Like that. The imperial SAE works. All right. That's on. All right, hand guards are attached and on installed. I did it my way, not necessarily the right way, but that's the way I did it. So they're pretty solid. I think they add quite a bit to the machine. And they'll feel much better on the hands, getting whipped by trees and whatnot. Right on. So that's the handguard install.